Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, should we take a look here? Okay, my stats come up. Current blood sugar is 5.5. I've come down a bit, but it's just morning. I'll start going up again shortly. Okay, so let's go on. I'm calibrated. I have 0.75 unit of an insulin left, which it's 6:30 now. In 2 hours, I'll be having breakfast and more insulin. This doesn't mean I'll be out of any insulin. I'll still get my bolus and that. But this is like when you get your bolus and stuff. Time in range, 85%. 10% was above. Yeah, I had some. Just before bed, I went low, so they gave me some glucagon. So I shot up to 16, and then I had a pretty, I thought, quick coming down, but I guess it wasn't as great as I thought. Time in range is 85%, and below is 3.9. So because this is up, I find my average blood sugar goes up. All right. So, wasn't a terrible day, but I could see some wins in there. Are there areas I need to work on? Yes. Today, I want to talk to you about T1D influencers. We'll be right This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. T1D influencers. Do we just, oh well, yes, this is what they've done and it's all being perfect? I don't think so. Information you even get from my videos. You should check with your doctor. Just don't go out there and do things. That's our video thing. No, it's not our total video. But you need to learn and to grow. It's not my place, it's not anyone else's place except you and your doctor, your diabetic nurse. Come up with a plan. And if you start deviating from that plan, it could hold dire consequences. No one as a T1D wants to end up waking up in emergency or have paramedics over you or having to call for help because your blood sugar is so high and you're going into DKA. Information you receive from any website, even the ones that are hosted by endocrinologists or so-called medical doctors, check out with your own team. They're trying to direct your care so you live the best possible life. These doctors and stuff that you hear haven't really consulted with you, haven't learned about your care. So don't just say, oh, well, yes, that'll work wonders for me. The first things is if you look up diabetes on YouTube, you will get a ton of people claiming they have the answers. There were people out there who touted, and this is true, cinnamon was going to solve diabetes. It was going to bring down your blood sugar naturally. There is no proof of this. Eating one type of food will not bring down your diabetes. For type 1, it may hold one aspect, but there's so much more aspect that you can find out the answers to. You know, I really honestly think these people, a lot of them are misguided. And I don't say they're misguided in what they're presenting, the information they're presenting, but it's how you interpreted the information. For example, I just ate green vegetables and had salads. I lost the weight and reversed my diabetes. Very possibly could have happened. But again, that is a different type of diabetes than what we discuss on this channel. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition. As it stands now, you're going to need insulin in some form on an ongoing basis. Now, saying that, losing weight could probably help. It could help you get out of insulin resistance. Sorry, I didn't say stop that. I'm talking to myself. But That's only a couple of aspects. Don't start cutting back your insulin just because you're eating salads alone. You need to ensure that there are carbs in there, that you're getting protein. Now, protein doesn't necessarily mean red meat or fish, but there are nuts and peanut butter, and there's so much more than just diet and eating salads. People will get out there and say there's one person out there who has a channel and says he cured his diabetes just by doing exercise. And he lost weight, and he says right in it that, oh yeah, people are saying I didn't have type 1, I had type 2. And I'm thinking, if you were a true type 1, not a 1.5 or any other diabetes condition, exercise probably helped you and you got off insulin. That's awesome. Good job. I'm a little bit skeptical, and I feel I need more information about how did you do this? What program did you follow? Now, losing weight a lot of times can help a type 1 diabetic. I'm in the process, and it's up and down and all over the place. It will help with your absorption. But that's not the only part of a T1D program. You want to be able to develop your whole diabetes plan. There are only 2 to 3 people that can do that for you. 1, yourself. 2, your doctor. 3, your diabetic nurse. And if it's diet, a dietitian. So maybe 4. Sorry. Take the information you've learned. I'm not saying don't watch these programs. They may all give you a way to take a look for more information or questions you've asked or are asking. This is questions that you want to ask your doctor. Now, in Canada, we're lucky. We can go see a doctor and it's covered. So you need to get the most you can. You need to make sure you have accurate records, that you have questions for your medical team, concerns. Bring up any concerns you have. Don't use this YouTube as an answer to all of your questions. It's great. It has an awful lot of information, but it's not the only answer. You have to weigh both. And even the sites that have TV doctors, they haven't conversed with you. They haven't taken a look at you. They don't know your background. And I think any legitimate doctor who's online giving you information, or any other person who speaks on T1D, would want you to go see your doctor or talk to your doctor and say, hey, does this work? We'll have to see next time you're at the doctor. Hey, I heard this online. Does this work? For example, I saw online that wristband. There was a wristband they were touting, and it was all the pressure points again. And wearing these wristbands and using the pressure points will help control your blood sugar. No, it really won't. You being open, listening to what they say, get all the information they're saying, get it checked out by your doctor, and if he or she seems to think, awesome, we should try this, great. But utilize your medical team. They may not be, or you may not feel that they are working quickly enough and you want to find out everything. Well, awesome, but they know more the medical side of it. You're living with T1D, but they've had brain experience to the table also. They don't want to see you fail and have complications. So keep that in mind. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, and we'll wrap this up, is anything you hear online, whether it's from this site, from taking care of your diabetes site, which is endocrinologist, it's a wonderful reference for you. But anything you take from there, get it checked out first. Don't use this device as your doctor. And with that, have a wonderful day. We'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.